This video is brought to you by channelfireball.com. Check out CFB for free strategy videos and articles from the best players in the world. You can also use the code Gaby at checkout to get 5% off any purchase. Hello everybody on YouTube and welcome. We're doing another dono deck today. This one was submitted by Mollybach. Calling Mollybach in 2019. Thank you so much, Molly, for sending this in. This is a UB Agonies deck, so it's all centered around the card Embodiment of Agonies. It's a very cool one. It's a very weird one. It's 3 mana, Flying Death Touch. It's a demon. It enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each different mana cost among non-land cards in your graveyard. So, like, the example that they give here is 2 and a black and 1 black are different costs. So, like, Legion's End and Thought Erasure are different costs. And, like, Search for Scant is a different cost. And Opt and Disfigure are different costs. So, basically, the goal of this deck is to play it kind of like a blue control deck-ish. But you're playing a lot of like offbeat cards that you don't typically play in Constructed because you want the different costs. For example, Nightveil Predator is at different cost than anything else here. Cavalry of Gales is pretty good at the same thing. Same for Enter the God Eternal, same for the Eldest Reborn. So all these things are different costs. You eventually get all these into the graveyard, and then eventually you're playing embodiments for pretty big. That does mean that, like, the deck construction of it is a little weird, and that's why we have so many one-ofs, but it does make the embodiments better. So let's go ahead and take it to... Oh, I didn't talk about the sideboard. Shoot, let me talk about the sideboard real quick. Dobbs, no sideboard for you. Yeah, no sideboard for you, deck tech. Basically bring the Duresses against the control decks and... bring the Unmoored Egos against Scape Shift. Bam! Great deck tech. You are now so informed. Oh yeah, that's true. We have plenty of time between matches to talk about sideboard. There's a current bug right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, where if you have... I think we can keep this. It's a little slow, but I think it's keep. If you have 18 seconds left in the sideboard, it just puts it straight into the match instead of letting you have that time to fix your deck. So we have gone into the sideboard of games. And not finished sideboarding and then just conceded multiple times. So just letting you know that's a thing that might happen. Cancel never works. Save the world. It never does. Yeah, you're educated. Ba-bam. I do believe we bought him the island because we're about to Temple Island Drowned Catacomb, and we're actually looking for Black Source for the embodiment anyway, so I don't think an island's going to help us too much. We also have all these opts to cycle. It's the same arc. It's a button that they put there to make you feel better about things, but it doesn't actually do anything. This figure looks really bad against this deck, unfortunately. So I think we just play... Oh, hold on. Drowned Catacombs comes into play untapped, doesn't it? Or tapped, doesn't it? I think we'd rather play Island and see if we can maybe syncopate a Growth Spiral. And if we don't, we can just go opt into opt. Oh, we might spy. Oh, yeah, we will syncopate to Fairy for show. Well, that's pretty good for us. Now we can play Discovery, Dispersal, see what we've been, and then play a Drowned Catacombs. Yeah. You think I should opt first? It does make it worse if they play another Teferi. I think I bought him... Well, I could bin the embodiment and keep the Watery Grave, and then I get to shock the Watery Grave and then have opt / Disfigure. That's true, Molly. That is true, because you do... That assumes that we see 2 good ones. So I think we do that. Why would I need Watery Grave? I think this deck does use a lot of mana, but we could just bottom both and just play Drowned Catacombs. Did I just have another one? Yeah, I did. Sure, Molly. Honestly, it wasn't even that. It was just having the extra land. But yeah, I didn't really have to shock there because we do have this and we just play the island or whatever. Hydroid Grixis, sure. We have 3 for the embodiment. Let's opt real quick. That seems pretty good. This looks like not a bad turn to... You wanted to disfigure that? I'm not super worried about it. And I think we can just like Thought Erasure and disfigure that guy. Yeah, that seems pretty decent. We don't have any Thought Erasures here yet, right? Yeah, we don't. Nice. This is a different cost, right? Because it's hybrid. Yeah, so we're gonna Thought Erasure first before we make more decisions. There's the shift. I actually kind of feel like with this hand, the Hydrate Grixis is just better. Yeah, it's been a while, Magnificoco. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get that Grixis out of there. I don't think we... this is actually kind of nice. I do think I want that. Play Drowned Catacombs because we have that Eldest Reborn. So let me just disfigure that guy, and then we have an opt. We don't have an answer to Scape at the moment, but they're very far from Scape actually being good. I thought we were going to get to snipe a Hydrate Grixis with it, Molly. I think it looks like we are actually going to get to. And then we could reanimate a embodiment. Let's keep that on top. Yeah. So now we can Eldest Reborn and then next turn Water Your Grave play double embodiment. That was not too bad. Yeah, we have an embodiment in the yard. We binned it earlier. Yeah, look at him. Look at this guy. And these are big now. These are 6/6s. They bottomed. Okay, so it is... Oh! Oh. I kind of like that Syncopate. So if they if they play a land, and because they need 7 at least, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they need a land, and then I think it's worth it to try to get their Scape Shift though, because we're gonna get the basically the choice here is we shock and run out double embodiment. You know what? I think we're actually fine to shock and run out double embodiment because they both need land and then the Scape Shift for it to work. And then we get to hit with 3 embodiments the following turn. Yeah, I think that's good. So let's pay 2. Embodiment. Yeah, our clock is super fast because of the embodiment. So now even if they go land Scape Shift, they just make 7 zombies, which isn't too spooky because we're at 16. If they draw a Grixis, that's kind of medium annoying. Also, our next embodiment comes in as a 7 because the Eldest Reborn's going to go to the yard. Yeah, we have a Cry in the sideboard. We have a Legion's down... What is it called? This isn't a fight. Legion's... Downfall of the Legion? The 2-mana removal spell. We have that in the main deck. Oh, that's right. I do lose the embodiment cost. There's nothing else that costs the same, right? Yeah, you're right. So it's... And that's the same. I've got time. Interesting. So they can instant speed Scape Shift, huh? I can't syncopate it because they have to fairy. Yeah, I think I'm just going face with both of these. I'm not gonna die to the zombies. I'm not gonna bother with Teferi. I'm just gonna send these 2. And then let's see if we hit something kind of interesting with Discovery. Technically, we could Dispersal and make them have to bin their Teferi. It forces them to Scape Shift right now, and then they don't have a Teferi, which lets us keep the embodiment of Agonies. That might actually be all right. But I have to Dispersal right now because it's a Teferi anyway. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna Dispersal. I can't syncopate, chat. Our opponent has Teferi in play. I know. Teferi's a fun and an interactive magic card. No, I don't think you're supposed to hit Teferi there. I don't think you're supposed to bother. I think you're supposed to try to kill them, because we're not dead to this. Escape shift is not good enough. Hi, Contraband. It's good to see you. How are you? Yeah, exactly, Lumiere. Exactly. I mean, that is a lot of Zombarinos. So now they decide what they do with the Temple of Mystery, then they bounce the Teferi back to hand, and they discard it. They bottomed. Okay, so their next card wasn't good. That's good at least. So they bin that. I can block one of them and only 6 get through for 12. Even if they play a Teferi, that's not... can't sync pick that. I mean, that makes another zombie, but that's still not good enough. They're just dead. They send with everybody. I block one of them. And... boom, we got him. Nice. Alright, so we gotta be super fast, super furious with our sideboarding because of the sideboarding bug. I do believe we want Unmoored Egos for the Field of the Dead. Whoa! I didn't know. Oh, I don't like it. I don't know what's happening. I want the Cryolicarnarium. I'm scared. I want Duresses. And I don't like it. I don't like it. This is so spooky. Let's get the cast downs out of here. Carnival Carnage seems bad. The Eldest Reborn seems awful. Naval Predator seems not great. Narset does seem good. What's happening? I've never seen this. Wonka as Expansion Explosion seems not amazing. Hot pink, this is the scariest color. Bedeck Bedazzle, I think looks bad. Dude, I don't know what I did. And I need to finish sideboarding soon because I'm going to run out of sideboard time. Enter does seem bad. Okay, that's 60. Cruelty does seem bad. What do we bring back in? Maybe, like, Night Veil Predator? I'm scared they're going to... maybe Expansion Explosion's okay. Ether Gust you think is fine? Alright, we'll just do one Ether Gust and send it right in because... I'm very scared of the sideboarding. That's the spookiest sideboarding of my life. You think it's my cosmetics that are glitching? I didn't see a pattern. Oh yeah, we shouldn't have had this figure. I missed that. Thank you, Contraband. I think we also have the mulligan. The nice thing about this is we mulligan and we mulligan that thing away. Alright, we can keep this and put a swamp back in. Dude, that glitch was horrible. Also, like, that emote is very good. We could White Eve. I just felt like that hand was pretty expensive. I was a little too chicken shit to keep it. Thank you. I gotcha, Contraband. I gotcha now. Alright, let's kick it off, I think, with Thought Erasure. Try to take maybe like a Teferi or something. Yes, that's true. Also, we had the Disfigure, which is pretty terrible. Double Scape Shift the Circuitous Route. I do think this is Route, because they're just going to get to Scape Shift too quickly if that's the case. We'll figure out an answer to Fairy later, so let's take Circuitous Route. I do like Negate. We do need lands, but if we keep the Negate... oh, that's true. They're going to have to Fairy. You're totally right. Yeah, let's spin. Bin. Man, I do think it's right to bring some of these negates in the matchup. It does feel super bad against the Fairy. Oh, thank you, Contraband. I appreciate that. It does, Strobe. That's true too. I want to make my embodiment bigger. Lol, they didn't play Teferi. That's funny. They have 5 now. So I do think we like Thought Erasure to maybe take the I don't know what's better to take. Obviously, taking the Scape Shift is not great because they just take another one, so we just take the Teferi. Teferi is gross. Alright, so let's just Thought Erasure first. That's true, then they do this and they replay the elf, and yeah, that's just bad news for us. I do like another embodiment, but I think I might want this one in the yard to make it thicker. I think I am gonna do that. I want to try to find, like, our Legion's End or our Unmordigo or whatever. Since we bottom that, we can actually play the Temple. Do we want another land? No, I think we still have Discovery Dispersal and we want to draw sideboard action. So we can play the Watery Grave and Embodiment next turn. It's not big. Yeah, we would love to draw like a Cry or something. Oh no, that was such a good draw. I think we might be Daubers because they get to Scape Shift next turn. Really glad that we binned that land now. Yeah, I feel like we are Daubers. I know, right on time, Narset. So we could look... Yeah, we could play her look for Cry. We don't get to activate her twice. It might be fine. Yeah, sorry I'm late. You tried, Narset. You tried your best, girl. I ain't mad at you. You tried your Gooby best, and sometimes your Gooby best is not good enough. They drew it anyways. Stupid. This Teferi does look really cool, actually. So 3 at Narset, 2 at me. And Scape Shift probs. Well, Scape Shift at the end of my turn. Yo, White Knight, how are you? It's good to see you. How's life? What's good? We're playing with some Embodiment of Agonies. Wow, Syncopate. Oh my god, maybe we should have taken Syncopate out. It feels so... It's just not a great card, and it also feels so bad against the Teferi. Like, I don't think we can do anything here. They're gonna Scape Shift for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zombies. Yeah, well, we're actually literally dead, right? Okay. Well, we have a chance to take out the Disfigure and maybe the Syncopates for... Nice, White Knight. I like that. All right, so let's get this figure out. God, my sideboard's still doing the thing. Yeah, I think, like, Noxious Grasp might be okay to kill Little Tef. The spooky purple boxes are back. We need... I think I want to cut, like, at least one Syncopate and play, like, one more Noxious Grasp for Tef. Yeah, honestly, the Legion's End would be good. We do have the Unmordigos. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep one Syncopate. Because, I mean, we're going to be on the play, too. Getting a Teferi with a Syncopate actually is, like, pretty nice. Purple box needs to be nerfed. All right, let's play first. Wow, we've got some sideboard action here. We, unfortunately, have all Goob Gates. Classic Goob Gates. But we do have the Legion's End, and we have the Embodiment, and I mean, we have the Vrotzka's Contempt for like a Teferi or something. And if we get to Unmordigo, the Field of the Dead, that's like not too bad. So I think we keep this and hope that we draw a Shockland? Question mark? Yeah, Annual, it's not. Look, I think if we draw a Shockland, this hand is really good. If we don't draw a Shockland, then not too shabby. Yeah, Lumiere, I think I am going to restart Arena because the purple boxes are too scary for me. They have a Field of the Dead. I want them to not... I hope they don't, like, think about Unmordigo and not play it. I think we're supposed to take... God, they're like 3-proof, huh? Hey, baby Tefreda, how are you? But maybe they won't play it. Maybe they won't play it. We might still Unmortigo Field of the Dead. I don't think we want to scape shift with Unmortigo. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Legend, for the host. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm gonna... Thank you so much for the shout out, Molly. I appreciate that. Legend, I hope you had a really good stream and welcome on in, everybody. I think we're taking a Tuffers. Agreed. I do think we want to keep that on top. Our hand's kind of expansive. Maybe they'll draw a different... Bleh. Alright, we should still do it. So for everybody coming in, we are playing UB Agonies deck. It's basically we're trying to get stuff in the yard for Agonies to be all grown up. And we're playing in Scape Shift right now. We're going to name Field of the Dead. Opponent in hand. They don't have any library. 1, 2, 3. This is going to make it harder for them to win, but they still can for sure. Hi, Legend. How was your stream? I hope you had a really good one. Oh, man. The Bedeck Bedazzles. I think we took them all out. Ugh. Yeah, the Legion's End is a good answer for the first Scape Shift. Because now they can Scape Shift leaving field in and just kill all the rest of their lands. And they'll get like still 7 with 8 mana. 7 zombies if they have 8 mana. Feels of the bad. Feels of the bad. You had a super grindy draft deck. Took 5 hours to play it out. Damn. Those are really fun though, Legend. Sometimes you like just play really, really sick games with those super long grindy draft decks. We could Legion's End the Elf. Oh, no, we can't. It costs 3. It's only 2, Molly. It would have been nice because we know that we can get that one. Let me... We could often make an embodiment of Agonies for 3. Yeah, I think so. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Do we want Discovery Dispersal? I don't think so. This seems kind of medium. I mean, it's something we can do next turn, so maybe that's okay. It's a different cost, too, for the Agonies, future Agonies. Maybe that's fine. I'm actually going to keep it there. Okay. Oh, I probably am replaying Agonies next turn. But I could Discovery Dispersal into hit a land, and then my Agonies becomes a 4. They currently don't have white for this punk phase. I guess they have the Hallowed Fountain. Yeah, so they totally do have it. Hi, kitty. If they already have a field in play, we already know they have a Scape in hand. Why not hit Scape with Unmortigo? Because Scape doesn't... Scape... If you hit Scapes, you basically still give them outs to play a lot of Field of the Dead with Rejuvies. And they have higher outs to kill you if they have multiple Field of the Dead than they've Scape Shift for like the first one. And then not... Their Scape Shifts are not very good if there's not enough Field of the Dead in play, basically. What's Legion's End for? This matchup. You kill the zombies. You can also kill lands. Oh. My embodiment lived. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they get to do that next turn. You kill 1 zombie? No, but you kill all of them. That's the nice thing. Let's start attacking with my embodiment, I suppose. Yeah, I think they should have played their Teferi. But it does seem... yeah, I agree with that, Molly. It does... Ooh, hello. Hello. What's going on over here? Is that a negate I see him play before... Oh, do they have Bale? That's their last card. Man... I didn't notice the pause. That would make a lot of sense. Or they know I have Roscoe's Contempt. But if it paused, I did not pay attention, but if it paused, the only card they could have there is probably... I still think we do it. Like, I still think we keep it, and I also think we keep Narset. And I think we go, like, Watergrave, enters tapped. And we're gonna have to... This is gonna burn through their thing. Like, it was gonna happen at some point or another. My body is ready. Yeah, they do have it. You were right. Yeah, that's true, Monkey. We have to just work through their cards. Like, that's just gonna happen. Sounds good, El Magnifico. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate you. Yeah, there it is. Oh no, Teferi is pink. We can't stop. Teferi's too strong. So I assume they're gonna bin my embodiment. That's more like it. Sad. Kind of have two options here. We can Narset into see what we get, and then Narset dies next turn. It doesn't like super help. We could Vraska's Contempt to Fairy just so that they don't have it, and it forces them to cast their Scape Shift at sorcery speed, which means that we have an opportunity to Legion's End all their idiots. Hey, the Depth and Breath, how are you? I'm doing awesome. How are you doing? Narset swimming in the ocean. I think we want to just Contempt their Teferi. Because it also means that they're not going to be able to shift and hit us with all the zombies. They're just going to have to do it like honest Scape Shift players. Yeah, Tough is nasty. You nasty, Teferi. Damn, Teferi, you nasty. Sure, I mean, being in between not bad and awesome is like, seems like a pretty good place to be at Depth. Alright, can you Scape Shift? Just do the thing. Can they even do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They need like... Yeah, this totally works. And they should do it. Yep. Okay, so we still have to deal with the Rejuvies. But we're going to get to both Agonies and Legion's End. Oh, sorry. Oy, oy, oy. Do I have a Legion's End cost in here already? Let me look. I do not. So our embodiment is going to be bigger. Yeah, we're going to get them. I like how we navigated this game, chat. I think we navigated it pretty decently. Oh, man. If Veil of Summer... Well, these all come into play tap. They could still have an... No, they already played a land. So we Gucci. You should, Lumiere. It depends on... I mean, it depends on what they have left. It clearly seems like they didn't have anything. Hi, Jules. What's going on, girl? Look at this dog. Oi. What's going on, Julie? Oh, look at this good girl. Oh, I do like that dress. We're gonna have to do that later, though. Oh, hold on. Let me... Legion's End first. Feist. Bye-bye. They have another shift. Yeah, let's duress that shift. Stupid. This does add a new cost, so that's something. I do believe that is unique, right? Yes, it is. Why is Malay making fun of me? It feels bad. They have a... Really? I mean, at least my embodiment is bigger, I guess. Yeah, that is what they say. I feel like even though... I feel like we navigated this game pretty well, and I feel like we're gonna die just because of the way this is played out. Let me embodiment. It's big enough to block the Grixis. It's Temple. We could keep the Unmoored Ego and then Ego Hydroid Grixis, maybe? It might just be too little too late. It might be that we just need, like, Cry of the Carnarium or something. Yeah, they drew another one that's already useless. That's true. Let me just bottom the Ego. I think we want Cry. I think that's what we want. Because also if they have drawn another Scape Shift, we will want the Cry more than we want the, like, Ego. Because we don't want an Ego Scape Shift. They're gonna play another Grixis. I can feel it in my bones. They shocked. I can feel it in my bones. Why? God damn. I would have loved if they attacked with their Hydrate Crisis. That would have been great. We did get outskilled, Molly. We tried our Gaby best, but it wasn't good enough. Find something useful, Narset, can you? I mean, I believe we are dead, so what we could do is take the Thought Erasure and just get tilted after we see their hand. There is some value in that. Realistically, I think... no, we don't have another Legion Sun Time Twister. Realistically, the card we're supposed to take, I think, is Search. To try to search and find Cry of the Carnarium. Yeah. Let's take Search and then just, you know, like, cry when we lose a game. Might as well play this. So if we block the Hydrate Crisis, the big Crisis, we go to 1. Nah, it doesn't, Monkey. It would be nice if that's how it worked. It's not an additional cost. Alright, well, Embodiment. We had a decent run. Okay. So, how does this even work? We'd have to draw Embodiment of Agonies. Nah, we're just dead now. I was gonna say, if we drew Embodiment of Agonies and then found Cry of the Carnarium for Narset, I guess that would keep us alive, huh? Because Embodiment blocks Crisis and then Cry kills the Rejuvies and the Tutus. Alright, we need to get hella lucky. Actually, that's okay. That kills the Hydrate Crisis, and then we can still Narset into Cry. So let's library this and transform. Okay, now we also have to find Cry of the Carnarium. Find Cry of the Carnarium, it's our only out. We don't have enough to redraw with. Oh, you think they have Veil again? That would be so stupid. Yeah, you're right. It did pause. Alright, let's Thought Erasure and then Tilt Scoop. You with me, chat? Oh my god, they do have it. They didn't have it. It was a Growth Spiral. They have a Scape Shift. But we're just daubers. Oh my gosh, that's true. Spiral does make zombies end a turn anyways. Realistically, after they drew their first... After we made them discard and then they drew their first... What's its face? The jellyfish? Hydrate Crisis. After that happened, we were dead. Yeah, tilt scoop together. We're in this together, chat. We're tilt scooping together. Contempt your own Narset and scoop. Sounds good, Viper. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. I hope they get to see you tomorrow. Alright, let's go back in. I think that match was super long, so I think for the deck tech, we'll just do like one more match. It's like tarot cards, except not like tarot at all, and actually more like a strategy card game. But otherwise, it's like very similar to tarot. Oh yeah, I do need to restart. I can restart quickly. We'll be fine. Let me play first. Let's... this thing's bad. Let's mulligan this hand. Sounds good, White Knight. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate you. We can keep this and probably put back the island. Yeah. So let me accumulate one timeout. I need to do one timeout before I restart the client because it's lagging so much and we have the like weird pink circles things. Okay, so as soon as I have one timeout, we will restart the client. Wow, punished for not playing Swamp. I mean, I do think it's... I really think it's way more likely we want to opt in that spot, but whatever. God Eternal Kefnet actually sounds kind of gassy here. I kind of want to keep it. Greed keep? I want to keep it. I don't know, man. It looks really good. Let me Carnival this thing. Because the next turn I just Discovery and then they play Kefnet and then maybe we just like run away with the game with a Kefnet. It just doesn't seem like, well, okay, blue can deal with God Eternal Kefnet better. But I was going to say, it doesn't seem like Forest into... Whoa, we're kind of doing it, huh? Embodiment of Agonies is a little too small for us to cast. I think we just Discovery Dispersal. I guess we shouldn't have played our land because we might play a tap land here. Don't think we went Carnival. Carnage. Don't really think we went Karn. It also is... Yeah, it also makes our Agonies bigger too. Wait. Okay, it took a second to update and I'm like, don't tell me that it didn't grow. Karn is a different cost. Yeah, now it's huge. So I think we're gonna try to go like God Eternal Kefnet next turn into Embodiment and Discovery, or like Discovery into Embodiment, and maybe Embodiment becomes even bigger. Okay, I have accumulated a 1 timeout, so we'll take our turn, then... I mean, Arena's been running okay. It was just honestly the sideboarding that was really bad. Did they name Nexus? I missed it, Time Twister. Did they ask for Nexus? Oh, that's bad for us. Feels bad. They haven't named yet? Okay. Probably naming Nexus, though. This does look like a Nexus deck. I don't know. Choose a card, be machine. Risen Reef. Oh, we're playing against Elementals. Weird. That was weird. God Eternal Kefnet. Thank God. I'd much rather play against Team or Elementals. Oh, is this the Elementals Nexus deck, Time Twister? I have not played against it, but I'm familiar with the existence of this deck. What's the red for? Usually Omnath. Locus of whatever face. Locus of Elementals. Locus Elemental Daddy. Jesus. I need a Vraska's Contempt, yo. Locus of Cheeto Hands. Oh, my red. Sorry. What do we have? Oh, Bedeck Bedazzle, Expansion Explosion. Contempt will be such gas. I actually think I want to try to Discovery into Embodiment. We're not going to get to Contempt this thing immediately, but if we just draw it. There it is. Some evil person out there was like... Decline to reveal that. Alright, let me just... I just have to Discovery and try to scry. I'm gonna bin anything that's not Vraska's Contempt, and then we can play Embodiment. Feels bad. Some evil person took Nexus of Fate and they were like, bin. Yeah, I mean, Search for Skanta does help us get to Contempt. But it does make my Agonies into a 6, which can attack through Cavalier of Thorns. So no, let me just bin it. Get out of there. That does not work with Tamio in play. Let's play Embodiment. No attacks. Some evil person looked at the Teamer Elementals list and they were like, oh, these Elementals are pretty cool. What could we add to this deck? I know. Nexus of Fate. They ruined the perfectly good thing. What if we just like flip Vraska's Contempt to the embodiment. Or to the God Eternal Covenant next turn. That would be such gas. Can we do that? Oh yeah, Time Twister. Yeah, the Risen Beef is too strong. Alright, well, I don't hate our spot with the embodiment being a 6/6, but like, I also don't like our spot that we're playing against the Nexus of Fate deck, because I feel like they're just going to Nexus us here at the end of the turn.
I will protect the virtue of this world.
We do have the Legion Zen main deck. I might get some of this Nissa lands. Oh, I would love to order some dinner. I do need to figure out my food situation. This is going to be the last match I play today, though. I think I have some leftovers for when I went out with the Padres. That sounds pretty good. Still, like, how are you? I know you were here, like, much earlier and I've been Merc lurking. But how's life? What's good? I made a baby Hydrate Crisis? Oh, I guess together they can team up to take me down. So how does this work again? You may reveal the first card you draw each turn as you draw. Whenever you reveal an instant or sorcery card this way, copy the card. You may cast the copy. The copy costs 2 less to cast. I mean, we probably do want to, and then just kill the Hydrate Crisis and then kill, like, a forest or something. We want to cast Bedeck. I don't think we want to cast Bedazzle. Because we want to attack this stupid Nissa. Black, red. Whoa, it auto-tapped me. Yeah, so what do we do here? We just, like, send the embodiment at Nissa, then it dies, and then they put, like, Hydrate Crisis back on top of the deck. This is horrible. That is really weird. It asked me, like, how would you like to tap? JK, you can't tap that way. I mean, if we do Shock for Watery Grave, we do get to Bedeck the Cavalier of Thorns and oh, I guess we could pump up the God Eternal Covenant. That doesn't actually help too much. I think we're supposed to just attack the embodiment of the Nissa, and if they want to block with Cavalier of Thorns, they can. And they put Hydrate Crisis back in play, and then they play a huge Crisis, and I don't even know why we're playing this game. We're so dead. Yeah. I don't know. Well, this is a new change, Astra. It didn't used to do this. Man, Cavalier of Thorns is good, man. Yeah, we're daubers. Restart your client as he starts going off. I mean, what we can do is we can kill the forest, which makes them tap for less mana when they do play this Crisis. That might be worth it. I don't think Thought Erasure. I think Thought Erasure is better for after Crisis. So let's just go ahead and bedeck this punk. Yeah, if it came back to their hand, I could have Thought Erasure it. That would have been gas. Yeah, exactly. So, like, the Crisis is going to be big, but it's, well, it had a forest, so we couldn't even Thought Erasure that. It doesn't really matter. Oh, that's true. I'm sorry. We can't Erasure with Tamiyo in play. So, even Thought Erasure is just daubers. Good beats. Let's get out of here. Sounds good, Zombie Daddy. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. Yeah, we just have no chance that game. What do we even bring against them? Yeah, the erasures are not looking amazing. Yeah, exactly. Molly, in that game, I was like, oh yeah, they played Tammy, so we can't use Erasure. And then like 3 turns passed, and I'm like, okay, let's Erasure. No way we can't. Noxious Grasp does sound pretty good. The Gust seems okay because it's for green stuffs. I don't like our... Is this figure any good? It only really kills Land of Worlds. It doesn't even kill the O3. Yeah, I don't want to board an Ego. I think that's bad. Cry doesn't sound good. Karn doesn't seem good. Eldest seems bad. Dress doesn't seem good. Maybe some like negates. Maybe we do bring like a negate or two. I think it's better than Disfigure. I do like disfiguring a Lana Worlds, but it just doesn't kill anything else. Everything else is just a joke. So that lets us bring both negates. And I also want to send it right in because I'm worried about the sideboarding bug. Dude, Arenas has so much bugs lately. Like the pink boxes around my cards bug, the like 18 seconds left in sideboarding or slash sends you into the game unsideboarded bug. I mean, yeah, we can keep this. Carnival Carnage does kill the Llanowar Elves, so that is another reason to take out the Disfigure. I do believe we're supposed to play Temple. Meh. Yeah, it does... Ego does take the Nexuses, but the problem is to this deck, you're also just losing to all their other stuff. This is the classic case of, like, when people want to bring in... yeah, let me just Carnival Carnage immediately. Let me play another Temple of Epiphany. It won't let us play Embodiment on 3, but, like, it's also very unlikely that we're going to play Embodiment next turn. I don't think we want... It's a black source for Embodiment. Whoa, I don't know what... That was weird. Nah, we can just do better, I think. Also, we're topping a land where all of our cards are so reactive and don't do anything. I'd rather draw, like, Cavalier of Glades or something. Yeah, Estretico, it's happened to me too. It's not been great. Yo, the Signal! How are you? Yeah, that's true, Molly. I just meant to, like, have all of our colors or whatever. So let me play Swamp, and then we can... No, can you use that instead? Can you not tap me so heinously? Let's Carnival that thing. Ding dong. Now we have Noxious Grasp too if they do something stupid. Oh my gosh, Nick, that's so sweet. I appreciate that. Thank you. So like four years ago-ish. I've been streaming for a long time now. When I think about that, I'm like, Gooby old. Or Gooby old stream. Or maybe just both. Yeah, I think so, Bright Shadow. I see so many people complain about like the bugs and memory leaks and stuff. And it happens to me too. It's not even... Like, my computer's pretty good and it's just running into all these problems. So... I know when people run it, like, try to run Arena on a worse computer. And mine's a streaming rig, right? It was like a work investment. Not everybody's gonna have a pretty good computer. So it's, like, pretty demoralizing where you're just, like, trying to go into your game and then your game crashes when you're in sideboarding. That's pretty bad. Alright, play something I can kill you. Not having that second black is hurting us. It's okay, though. I've seen some people say it's Unity, silly Esper. I believe I want to kill that. Yeah, exactly, Bright Shadow. Same here, right? I like that emote. Is that Lord Tupperware's? Yeah, that's a really good one. Let's see what they name with this. Nexus of Fate. Yar, 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 yar. Or Nissa, World Shaker. Hydrid Craces with a bricked. What do you know? Alright. We are gonna Noxious Grasp this thing. Bye-bye. Oh my god, they have Veil. This game is stupid. Yeah, they did have it. So we can just contempt this. I think we should just contempt it. I think letting them... I don't know why this card cantrips. That card is very, very good. That card's very powerful. I think we're supposed to just contempt it, and if they play on this, that we're just daubers, like... But if they Tamiyo and get back Veil, that's awful. If they Tamiyo and get back Risen Reef, even though they can't cast it at the moment, that's awful. Bye-bye. Somehow this Night Veil Predator is going to have to go the distance, but this deck plays Cavalier of whatever. I think we're daubers, chat. We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, the Cavalier of Thorns was too damn big. Julia's mad. She hates Cavalier of Thorns. Exactly, Esper. Yeah, there's the Cavalier of whatever. Let's see if we can find another Vroska's Contempt. I think we have two, right? Stinkopate is no bueno. What's the best card they can put on top? Risen Reef? I mean, this might be the best opportunity to kill Cavalier of Thorns. Like, they put Risen Reef back on top, which is obviously not great, but we can also Obnixis' Cruelty that thing. Seems good enough. Let's do it right now before we get veiled. Julie's so mad. 5'6", she hates it. Jules. I do like Stubborn Denial. That card was pretty cool. They are putting the beef on top. Okay, so they drew that. I wonder if they have the red source and they're slow rolling it. Oh, wait, what am I doing? This one's not... This one's not red. It's just red. Go home, Goobs. You're drunk. This is enters the battlefield, so I have a... It's Omnath that's red. I am just drunk. I should go home. Julie, can we not? That is an elemental. I don't think I'm down with that. I'm gonna go ahead and kill this. No. Right on time, Stinkopate. Right on time. The Cavalier's riding a moose. Oh, I guess you're right. I guess technically the Cavalier is like this, like, cat. It's not the actual whatever elk thing this thing is. It's like the 5 mana, like 3/2. That's called like Windgrace Acolyte. That does the meowing thing. And it's because it's the Acolyte is the cat. It's not like the like pterodactyl it's riding or whatever. Yeah, Moo, I think we are dubbers. This deck is very cool. I have enjoyed playing this deck. It's pretty... The play patterns are interesting because of, like... Got him! I mean, we're still dead. They have 6 cards in hand, but it still felt good. they, they did draw 3 cards, so I guess they still got me. I think we're supposed to hold on to this cast. I mean, here's the question. Realistically, this isn't going to matter too much because I think we're like pretty dead. But the question is, do we cast down the Risen Reef because we know they're going to play other elementals and that's going to be really bad? Or do we let them try to play Hydrate Grixis and then kill the Hydrate Grixis so that our Naval Predator can keep attacking? Doesn't matter when they have the 3rd veil. Yari, I think that is the 3rd veil. Hold on. 1, 2. No, it is the 2nd veil. Yeah, I'm gonna let that resolve. Look, I'm gonna kill our Hydrate Grixis just to show them that I can. And then you can. I mean, I guess if we draw like an embodiment of Agonies, that would be quite large. Hold on. This doesn't let us play embodiment if we draw it. So let me go discovery like this. Expansion Explosion is kind of interesting. Maybe we're still in this game. I mean, I don't want to get my hopes up. They have so many cards in hand, but if we Explosion for 2, kill the Risen Reef, or expansion the but you can't expansion the Nexus because it's too expensive to copy it. Yeah, I think we can try this. Look, we are actually peeling some cards that make me feel like we could maybe have a chance in the game. I really don't think we do, but I think it's enough that we should play it out. Okay, now we can actually scoop. What did they do? Yeah. Oh yeah, we are lovers. Alright, Chatterino, let me wrap up the YouTube video real quick. If you're watching this on YouTube, thanks so much for watching. This is Demir Agonies. It's... Wow, do you hear the cicadas out there? They're really loud. It's actually very, very cool. I liked Molly's change of adding the Legions and in the main deck. I think that was actually a pretty cool card. This deck is constructed pretty weirdly because of like the different CMC... like the CMC restrictions or whatever, but I do think that it also gives you a lot of flexibility to play with some like some more off the beaten path cards, which can also has like a gotcha factor for your opponents, which is pretty cool. I will make sure that it's linked in the description if you want to give it a spin. If you have been playing with UB Agonies, let me know how you have been liking it. If you want to see more M20 standard videos, those are on youtube.com/GabySpartz. If you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. Thanks for watching, YouTube. See ya. If you like this video, you can subscribe for more. And if you want to come say hi to us on the live stream, that's on twitch.tv/GabySpartz. I stream every weekday in the afternoons, Mountain Times. See you later.